so you just want to connect? Okay. And so you want to connect and make sure. Okay. So what I do in this process when I'm channeling, they want to connect to a loved one, so of course that's what I'm here for. In this process, when I channel loved ones, I just have them offer whatever they would like to validate their presence to you first. And then I let them speak freely. That way you truly know it's them. The first thing that comes up as you're speaking is this. This is my symbol for this loved one could not say goodbye, did not get the chance to say goodbye. Like this is where all the energy is. So this is why we're here, because we didn't get to say goodbye. That's what's coming through first and foremost, because that's where the trauma is still living, in the quickness of the passing and the inability to say goodbye. You know what I mean by that? Also, different levels, but I feel like all family members, this is being addressed to all family members, carry guilt. Like, I should have been there, I should have done something to change this, or I could have, or if I would have done this, the day would have been different, and he would still be here. But none of that's true. That's just a story that we tell ourselves to almost believe that if somehow we can connect to that thought, we could recreate reality, which ultimately is suffering. Because you can't live in the past and you cannot become the future. You're only right here. And so he's asking you, it's going like this. I'll have him come in a little bit closer too so you can validate stronger. But he's going like this. So this is to clear your heart of the guilt that you're carrying in accordance with his passing. Because he makes me feel like he's passing. He's going like very quick, no way to say goodbye. Also, he's going like this, so, okay. And I'm like right at you, so I don't know if you were just closest to him or if you're carrying this the heaviest, but he's saying like, you hear me, like, you hear me. And when you think you hear me or you talk to me and you think you hear back, yes you do, he says. Did you just put a picture up on your mantle, or did somebody just put a picture up on your mantle? He wants me to talk about a picture. Show him the picture. Do you have it? Because he literally just said, show him the picture. Look! Oh, how beautiful! Look how beautiful! Oh, that's amazing. He just said, show him. Oh, amazing. So know that by him saying this, he's saying thank you. This is his way of showing you that he's okay, that he's very much at peace. I know I left quickly, he says. I didn't get to say goodbye. But don't let the trauma stay there. And because he says that the trauma stays here, meaning the emotional trauma from his passing is almost repressing your ability to communicate with him now. And say I love you and pray to him and talk to him, because it's like such a block that I didn't get to say goodbye, so I feel like I can't talk to him now. Do you understand that? So know that he feels young at the time of his physical transition, but he also feels recently passed, but he's still showing himself very tall. So that's my symbol for he has grown and evolved since he's transitioned, even if his transition was very recently. His evolution, because his open heart. Is his mother here? So he's saying to please tell my mom I'm okay. What was that?
That's his dad.
Oh, you're the father. Okay. Because he's saying, please tell mom I'm okay. So, now who's cremated? Was he cremated? Who's cremated? He's acknowledging somebody laid to rest that way. Somebody else in the family. Family or friends?
One of my friends.
Female?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, he's acknowledging somebody else connected to you, laid to rest, female energy laid to rest by cremation, bringing forward as well. Just showing togetherness. Even if they never knew each other in the physical, he's just showing togetherness and saying, look, we're here and I'm okay. And I think that this is for you, the Father. He makes me feel like he wants you to know that he sees how his passing has made you feel immobile. Now, that immobility could be emotional immobility. It could be physical, where you just feel like you can't do the things that you want to do or that you used to do before his passing. He's seeing how you feel stuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? He says because that he makes you proud. And he's saying that because he's recognizing that his father feels like a failure because of his passing, and he doesn't see him that way. So he wants you to know that he doesn't feel like you failed him in any way because of his passing or because of the way that he passed, or even he says that his age. Understand, he's bringing this up to show his presence here, to validate his presence here. Do you see what the process, does that make sense, the process of it? He brings these things up and these facts to validate his continued connection to you, that he's here, because I wouldn't otherwise know that stuff. The only other thing that he's asking is, and this is, I think this is for everybody to hear, in relation to the loss of a loved one, no matter how you lose them, he's saying the emotional trauma that you experience related to somebody. This is beautiful because he's sharing this with you, but he wants the whole group to hear this. He's saying that when we lose a loved one, the emotional trauma we carry in regards to that, it's like the self-punishment program, somehow, some way, makes us neglect our health, our wellness, and our well-being for some amount of time. And he's saying, please don't do that to yourself. And he's literally addressing all of you, which is beautiful. So he's saying, please don't neglect your well-being because of the emotional trauma that passes. So I hope you all let that land on your hearts, however it will. He's thanking you for asking him to come forward. He's saying that just because he'll step out of my awareness doesn't mean he's not walking right next to you on this hike. So when he pulls his energy back, it's his way of saying that he's finished talking through me for now, but it's not like he's going anywhere. He's just stepping out of my awareness, but he's still very close to you. He's very fun and quirky and playful, so when things go missing or wonky things happen in your environment, know that it's him, he says. So he will continue to be playful.